In this video, we are going to discuss sharding overview. Whenever data grows, whenever data comes from different sources, then the growth of the data will be enormous. So in that case, to keep the space of this data growth, this sharding technique will be applied. In MongoDB, sharding means storing records onto the multiple computers. So let us go for detailing about this sharding overview. So what is sharding? So sharding is the process of storing data records across multiple machines, and it is MongoDB's approach to meeting the demands of the huge data growth. So that means the tuples will be distributed onto the multiple computers and multiple machines. As the size of the data increases, a single machine may not be sufficient enough to store the data nor provide an acceptable read and write throughput. Throughput means number of transactions getting executed per unit time. So whenever this particular storing of data will become enormous, then maintaining the throughput will be a challenge. So sharding solves the problem with the horizontal scaling, and with sharding you add more machines to support data growth and demands of read and write operations throughput. So that means to have the performance up to a certain good level, we always go for the horizontal scaling. We will be adding more and more computers as when required according to the requirement, and this is the sharding with the help of which we can solve this throughput problem. Now, why sharding is necessary? Some of the main advantages of the sharding is as follows. So for a better understanding, we have done a listing of these points. The first one, in replication, all writes go to the master node. We know that we are having only one master and multiple secondary nodes. So read write operations will be captured by the master. Some read operations may be coming to the respective secondary node also, but the write operations will be always landed with the master node. Latency sensitive queries still go to the master. Single replica set has limitations of 12 nodes. So we know that replica set means multiple MongoDB instances will be there, but they will be accessing the same data set. So that is known as the replica set. We have discussed that one in the earlier video also. And this single replica set has a limitation of maximum 12 nodes. So memory cannot be large enough when active data set is big. Local disk is not big enough. So local disks will not be big enough, and vertical scaling is also too expensive. So that's why we should always focus on the horizontal scaling process. So in this way, you have given an idea what is sharding and what are the different features of it. Thanks for watching this video.